Has it been? Or are you doing okay? Genuinely.
Yeah, what do I have to complain about?
Well, you know, there's like a lot of things that have happened recently, but
No, but it's not recent.
like, how's your mental going?
Good, it's about 50%.
We're not taking the GTR today?
No, that car is way too fucking loud.
No, that car is... Aren't you getting freaky in that car or something?
Why would I be getting freaky in
I saw a clip of you having a towel in there.
There's a towel in this car.
Whoa.
What?
Have you done anything in this seat? I'll kill you.
No.
Are you sure?
What are you talking about?
I don't believe you.
Done what?
You haven't done anything inappropriate in this seat?
Why
I'm not
would
sitting
I?
in anything?
Sitting in what? This is insane.
Nick, what is that blue wrapper that's on the floor of the car back there?
Stop.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry, I forgot you don't use those. My bad.
First off, we don't. Rule number fucking 3. Oh my god. It's cold.
You realize I've not been on your stream since September? Because
no way.
It was before I went to LA.
Really?
Yes.
Since September? Mm-hmm. That's insane.
Isn't that crazy?
That's my fault though.
You were in your shipping arc for a while.
Dude, now I look back at that whole thing was just greedy.
What, shipping?
That was greedy.
It was.
That was a greedy play.
You
that
knew,
was
you knew what
greedy.
you were doing.
I didn't think it'd get that bad.
You know.
No, I didn't.
You knew what you were doing.
No, I didn't think it would get that bad.
Like what? The fans being like that
It's not really
parasocial?
that, but it was all my fault, really.
Okay, but you did your shipping arc, and now you've got your goal. I don't want to say goal because that sounds.
Ooh.
You got your woman.
Oh.
Are you guys dating or are you not dating?
Oh. You want to hear something funny?
Go ahead.
So I had a stream planned the day after Emmy's stream where I was going to go live and tell people what's going on. And then she does that. So I'm just like, oh. Maybe we wait a little bit.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, it was just absolutely shameless.
Yeah, no, that was. I was really sad because low-key, I wanted you to invite Russell, so it's me, you, and Russell before she gets unbanned, and we can just debrief. Because I was like, that is an insane. What are the odds? It's us three. By the way, it looks terrible that it's us three who are the only black people at that party.
With the Asians, yeah.
Yeah, sitting in the back of that screen.
Dude, you know what? Now hear me out. I didn't even stream for 11 days. I got 4 hate threads. Some of them hit over 1,000 comments.
Let's make it 5.
Yeah, didn't even stream, 4 hate threads. So
new record.
That stream was put on by Ember and Emily, correct?
Yes.
Mostly Ember, because you know Emily's too lazy to do anything. That said, this is about the seating arrangement. Okay? The seating arrangement kind of bothered me.
Right.
Okay?
Because all the black people were at the end.
No, that's okay.
Okay.
What bothered me, so if you remember how the seats were, there was the hibachi show, right, here in the middle, like this, and around the outside, there was tables, right? How did no one there leave a spot for Emmeru and Emily to watch the show? How do they get pushed to the black table with us?
Well, to be fair, did you hear what Emmy said?
What?
Emmy said, I don't want to get a bad clip or like something like that. She like joked about it. And then she goes, no, I'll sit at this table because it's not what you're saying it is, because we kept making that joke.
But
so
the thing was,
they sat at the table for pity.
But the thing was, the seats were already arranged.
Right,
I made that table interesting with my comments because I am I am a god storyteller.
Wait, hold on. You were what made our table interesting that night?
Oh, no.
That you?
But no.
Oh, Nick, that's ego.
No, before that.
Okay.
She made it legendary. I made it interesting. What she did, stupid.
I agree.
You know?
Offensive. It was stupid and offensive.
Yeah, but my question is, because these people exist nowadays.
Okay, now I'm getting scared.
No.
All right.
Don't be scared. Do people genuinely believe, deep down, that she's a Nazi? Do people genuinely believe that? And not someone who did a bad joke. Not saying it's okay.
Some people were saying yep.
No, but you know what's crazy?
I'm not gonna lie. Can I joke about one thing? Sorry.
Yeah, good.
I will say, I go on Twitter and I see somebody pull up the nickname that she gave you that one time, where she said your name and it sounded like she said something else. And I said, you know, when you compile all these small things together, I said, it was crazy. I mean, I don't disagree.
You should see what we can do for Emily.
I know.
If you want to make a compilation besides a hand gesture, Emily's worse.
I know.
So there's this sentiment going on Reddit that I said that like LSF causes OTK to lose sponsors, right?
Oh, please get me out of this clip.
Nope.
No.
I'm locking the door. You're
stuck. No.
You're stuck.
Please.
No, you're stuck.
Oh my God. No, I didn't know you were gonna go
yep,
here.
We're going here because I'm tired of seeing it.
Okay.
So that whole thing was taken out of. You can't leave.
The door's actually locked.
Yeah,
oh my God. Okay, I'm sorry.
Girl, so that whole thing is not what I said. Okay? My whole thing about that was the intended effect of what people there try to do with like emailing sponsors doesn't have the intended effect that they want. Because the intended effect is what, no, you can't leave, stay in the slip.
Okay.
They want Asmund to stop doing what he's doing.
Okay.
Right?
Uh-huh.
And my whole point is, Asmund even said this himself, he will never stop. Okay? But what happens is when you do that, other people end up suffering because of it. Not Asmund. That guy does not give a fuck.
Okay, but he should suffer.
But he's never going to.
I think he
is
should.
the roach king. He does not care. And people think we haven't told him not to say some things in the past. He doesn't give a fuck.
Okay, but do you know what you're missing in wording about that though is that if he doesn't care, then I think that a different conversation needs to be had with his actions. Do you know what I mean? Because he's being so out of pocket.
What conversation? How can you stop him?
I think
there's one person that can stop Asmund Gold.
And it's him.
No, it's Twitch.
Oh, I think that it's him.
But he obviously if he chooses he can, but he's not going to.
I think that when you are tied to, for example, right? If I had like 5 employees, right? And I'm saying a bunch of crazy shit and it cost those employees their job.
Yeah.
At what point is my like yes, I can be as unhinged as I want, right? But the people who are affected by it are allowed to be mad at me for being that unhinged. And eventually
Agreed.
Should either be fully disconnected from me or like say, hey, I'm not willing to be around this. Because again, and this is like a personal thing, I don't hate anybody, I have no drama with anybody, I don't wish any drama with anybody, right? However, I know when certain things that I don't agree with morally are going on, I'm just gonna be like, hey, I'm good. You know what I mean? Versus like, and I think that that's where people are misunderstanding what you're saying, if that makes sense, because they're taking a portion of what you're saying and then being like, oh, well, he's saying that it's not really his fault, it's the people's fault, when in reality...
I never said that. It literally starts at the top, of course.
Right, but that's...
Because if Asmund didn't say things, then X wouldn't happen.
That's where I think the disconnect is coming from, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not saying that you said that thing,
but
I'm saying it's... Right, but I'm saying that I think that's where the disconnect is. Because... And also, you gotta remember, and this is how I see it, as much as I get mad at hate comments, I'm a streamer. And most people are never going to give me the benefit because my perspective on things is coming from such a niche experience that most of the average person they don't, you know what I mean? They don't have the luxury to do half the things that we do. So to them, they're like, why are you complaining? Why are you making this problem? Like, I feel like that's such a normal thing for in their interaction, because for me to ask for sympathy on my perspective, I'm asking for sympathy on a perspective that not a lot of people have. Does that make sense?
I understand.
But I'm not saying that what you said is...
I'm not asking for sympathy, I'm just asking for people to argue in good faith.
Okay, well, that's also too much to ask of the internet most times. Does that make sense?
But you know, it's just like, at least be honest with what I was trying to say.
Yeah, okay, but here's the thing though, right? You could say be honest about what you're gonna say.
Yeah.
Bitch, I made the most lukewarm take you could have ever thought. I got hate for it. You can't win. You know what I mean? So you're asking for honesty and understanding from a lot of people that are not going to give it to you.
Yep, and that's why I'm taking Saudi sponsors and gambling sponsors.
No!
And I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
You're not.
I'm leaving.
Nick, you're
I'm
not
leaving.
leaving.
I can't. I'm
no.
leaving. I'm taking them all.
No! Nick, you can't because I need you here.
I can't.
Nick, I need you here.
It's gotten too toxic. I gotta go.
I need you here. we can start a new org that I will start and you could hang out with because you are still in your org.
What's the name?
Let's run it back. Okay, let's do early days OTK 2.0. We call it OT Yay.
Yay? Y-E, like Kanye?
OT, oh wait, no, not yay, like Y. Okay, OT,
Oh no, dude.
OTA? Oh, that sounds like one true Asman. No, that's not, wait, that's not it either.
You know what you said earlier? It's just, it doesn't even matter. There's no point to even reform. Because the haters are going to hate us no matter what. Listen.
No, Nick, no, because, Nick, I just came here 2 years ago and I had all these big, bright eyes for content, and everybody's so depressed.
I'm not depressed.
I'm over it.
Whoa. Cinna.
What?
I am not depressed. Okay? I sleep like a baby. Okay? Listen, if you want to ride, I'll ride with you. Okay? But I'm still taking the Saudi Arabia sponsorships.
No, you're not. No, you're not.
Why not?
Nick, because I need you to not get hate threads.
But I'm gonna get them regardless.
No, because when I bring you on stream, I don't want many people to say, uh-oh. Do you know how many people in Austin show up on streams and they say, uh-oh? I'm tired of it. Let's all be friends. No Saudi Arabia sponsors, no gambling sponsors. Stop.
Okay, not this year.
Give it 2 years.
So you know what's funny? Chat's like super excited, right? Chat's like, ah ha ha ha, minus 50%, ha ha ha. And you know what they say? Because like people in my stream, like I'm probably one of the larger streamers who actually doesn't like this stuff, which people are gonna hate me for saying anyways, because what an opportunity, right? Blah blah blah. But I've always wanted to be a tech guy behind the scenes. Like I love tech, I love that. So that's where my passion is. You know, stuff like that. And the thing is, people are like, oh Nick, you're stuck here even longer now. You're going nowhere, buddy. You can't leave us. You're going nowhere. And like, they're rejoicing. They're happy. They're like, you got to make this money back now, motherfucker. You can't fucking leave me.
But you don't think that some of those people are probably joking? Well, some of them are probably serious, I'm gonna be real, but maybe they also just love watching you. Like, I'll admit, I actually watch your streams, like in the mornings. It's so fun to watch.
Really?
And I would be sad to see you go.
Am I a good streamer?
Yes. And I don't care if people say you rely on women to go live. I know
I waited the whole week for you to show up.
I know you did.
Yeah.
But what matters is that when you go live, it's a fun time. And I guarantee you, like, I would literally, if I'm up, you know me, I'm always up at like 7 in the morning.
Yeah.
And when I'm up, I'll be like, who's live? Nick's live. And it's such a fun thing to watch.
Earlier I said that the only people that checked on me after the leaks were XQC and Tectone. No, Greek messaged me too.
Oh, that's nice.
So the 3 people that messaged me after the leaks happened was XQC, Tectone, and Greek God X.
Do you know why I actually didn't message you?
Why?
Is because this was the one instance in which I felt like that information was not my business.
Oh.
So I said, I'm not supposed to see this. So I muted the thread and I looked the other way.
Oh.
I was like, ooh, that's really bad. But that's good they messaged you.
Is it weird that like I'm not particularly bothered about the thread?
No.
Okay.
I don't think it's weird. I think it just depends on like your, like me, I like my privacy. So it would probably upset me a lot.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, that's different with you. You seem to not care a little bit more. Which is
I don't really care about too much anything. Am I crazy?
Yeah, I think that's where we differ. You're a loose cannon.
Why?
You're a lot more of a loose cannon than me. Cause you'll like say shit and be like, I don't give a fuck. Fuck the hate threads. Fuck everybody. And then me, I do that sometimes, but I'm a little more like, I think I'm a little more like, I don't ever want to make people mad. So it's a mix of both.
Oh, you want to hear something funny? Do you want to hear something funny?
Yes.
Do you want to hear something funny?
Yes.
The morning of the leaks, maybe 2 hours after it happened, right? I'm playing Marvel Rivals, okay? And a guy's like getting mad, and you have like banter in game or whatever. 2 hours after it happens, a guy on my team goes, "So how's the divorce, buddy?" He knew about it and used it against me.
Okay, that's kind of funny.
2 hours.
That's kind of funny. I'm not gonna, that's kind of funny.
I feel like I get more hate threads than I should. I do. I feel like
Hold on, wait.
Comparatively to the things that other people do and how bad they are, I feel like I get too many.
Hold on, let me finish my comment on this one. Yeah, this guy's arrogant as fuck.
You know what? You
fucking sucks.
You have a Reddit account? You should comment that. You get a whole bunch of votes. You want some free karma?
No, I will never comment on an LSF thread. If you ever find me commenting on an LSF thread, shoot me.
Wait, I comment on there all the time.
If I'm ever commenting on an LSF hate thread, I actually think you should shoot me, because that means I'm in the thick of it. You know what I mean?
You're in the thick of it.
Don't you fucking dare.
Are you in the thick of it?
Don't do what you're gonna do.
Oh my god.
Why is that in your likes?
Oh my god, are you in the thick of it?
Do you know all the lyrics to it?
Oh.
I'm in the thick of it.
Everybody knows.
They know me where it snows. I skied it and it froze.
This is a great song.
Is this what you listen to when you get hate threads? I'm holding it.
Oh, it's floppy. You want a plate?
This looks just like my emotions.
Looks like something
I was
else
at
on mine.
light medium, and now I'm all the way down there.
Want a paper plate?
I've got it. I'll eat it like this.
All right.
What piece are you trying?
Oh, I'm on a diet. I don't want any.
I'm also on a diet, and I'm only eating this because of you. You eat a piece of pizza.
No way, I'm on a diet.
Eat a piece of pizza, I swear to God.
What?
If I'm on a diet, I have to break my diet for you. I will not eat this pizza if you don't eat it.
Oh, I can't have any.
So you mean to tell me both of our dumbasses are on a diet, we both can't eat pizza, you took me to a pizza place?
You want to go find a salad? We can get a salad. They got salad? Oh no. Oh no.
Oh.
Okay, I can have a slice.
Just eat a bite.
I will be throwing it up though after I eat it.
Why? That's bad for you.
I don't care. I'm already a bad person according to the internet, so I might as well do bad things. Also, I'm gonna start doing Ozempic and I'm gonna start doing drugs.
Do you want to do cocaine together?
Yes. I've been wanting to do cocaine for a while. It's about time.